Financial Failure actually sent me over a pile of these, and you can see that not only Ovalbore Tech has signed it, but Financial Failure has as well. Financial Failure, whatcha? Oh my god. Financial Failure, we're listening to his tunes right now. Thanks again, sir. I have added some other DMCA free stuff to the playlist at this point, but I like that it gravitates toward your music still.
Bet, now we're live. We are live. What the? Who the fuck was that?
Some asshole was parked on the track. Unbelievable.
Oh my god, dude. Like, we just started. Fucking asshole.
You're good, strong.
Fuck yeah.
Oh shit, I'm still mining.
You say you're still mining?
Yeah, my GPU is fucking freaking out because I'm still mining.
How would you stop that?
Well, I'm working on it. Hold on.
Hey y'all, I just want to start this video off right. This is going to be one of my last videos that I ever make. And, you know, again, just in the spirit of starting it off right, this video is something that I probably should have made a while ago, after Eric's passing, also known as Ovalbore Tech, or just Ovalbore if you watched his car stuff online. And you know, I couldn't do it. A lot of people were making their tribute videos, and I appreciate it. I love how he has impacted a lot of people, and just for me, I couldn't do it at that time. Ultimately because I couldn't believe that he was gone, and then two, just a lot of things going on. I didn't know how to properly give him the right send-off that I wanted to give him, just because like he meant a lot to me. You know, as a upcoming YouTuber, who barely anybody even watches, and he was really well known in the overclocking space and GPU mining space, and people loved him. Red Panda loved him. DJ Mines loved him. A lot of big time YouTubers liked him. But for him to come to me, to the little guy, and say, dude, I like your content. I want to do like a giveaway with you. That just made me shook. Like, I was like, you like me? You like my content? You don't even... If you know Overboard, he hates vertical videos. So he never really even watched any of my shorts, but he just liked me as a person. And like, we did that giveaway. I started watching his car stuff like Carbitrage and his older stuff before he was even doing crypto, and found out that we both had similar hobby and that we both like cars. He was also pretty avid Twitch and sim racing creator as well. I mean, he would stream that, so we also did some Twitch streaming as well, racing a set of Corsa. We would race cats and things like that. So really good times. I'm not gonna say what my channel is, but if you happen to find it by searching Ovalbore, you can probably watch literally some of his last moments, just having fun, sim racing with me. And yeah, man, like he meant a lot to me. And granted, there's been other people who have helped me in the YouTube community. He was the only person that like stuck around. And without him here, without his guidance, I sort of don't know what to do. Granted, I was doing it before I even met him. It's just really tough because he kept me motivated to continue GPU mining. He kept me motivated to continue pushing out content. He kept me motivated to just enjoy myself and enjoy the process of it all. But now to be quite honest, I don't enjoy it. That's why I have this video and I have two more videos that I'm going to make, and then I'm done with the long form. I'm just gonna do my short form silly stuff and call it a day. I did make something for him, and it's probably going to pop up on the screen here. So this little item that I made for him is actually something that you know, I always wanted to do, but I never really had the stuff to do it correctly. And a gentleman who is also part of the Carbitrage community, which is who Sadie sometimes is part of, RetroMikeTech, um, Automatic Beats. We're all like into crypto, but we're all also really, really into cars. And this gentleman, again, I apologize on your screen name, but his name is Plox LOL. And he happened to have one of those GPUs that um, Ovalbore and I gave away, which has Ovalbore's signature and then also has my signature on there. So instead of me using the GPU that I know I won't use anyways because I'm kind of getting rid of my GPU mining, I thought, well, let me make a memento for him. And what made this memento really cool was not only did Plox give me this GPU, which again, I thank you so much for giving this to me. From the bottom of my heart, I even told him that he could keep it, but he wanted to give it to me. So I really do appreciate that. But also, like, I found some pictures of him, and his license plate says, memento as well, which is pretty cool on his E30. I have some pictures here. We also had our own little, giveaways and things when it came to ballet mining. So I put the ballet wallet there as well. I thought it was cool to also just have that Bitcoin there symbol. There's a shirt that he gave me that's also in here. This has the Ovalbore logo there. The only thing that's missing from this, in my honest opinion, I was thinking about putting the sticker there, but I really don't even want to use the stickers. I may just slap a sticker in there, but not actually use it. And then also, I bought a Hot Wheels BMW M3. So it's the same BMW that he has. It's red. He had an M3 as well, and I just want to stick that in there as well. And then after that, I believe it'll be perfect. I have it sort of just on top of my collectibles right now, but most likely I'll find a spot inside inside my office to hang it up and just to remind me of Ovalbore. Now back to the video. This is strictly Ovalbore, yes, but I'm also going to talk about Osprey a little bit as well. And I bought the Osprey Ovalbore edition. And that was a pretty expensive item to buy, but it was worth it because 100 of the dollars that I spent on that Osprey went to Ovalbore's family. And thank you, Osprey, for even having something like this to give back to his family. I do appreciate it. I never really got to meet his family, but I feel like me just giving in this way is the best. I never really thought I'd even own a FPGA, but when they said that they were going to etch Ovalbore on it, then I was like, let's go for it. I want that. Another cool thing about this FPGA is that it also has the glow-in-the-dark fan grill that RetroMikeTech created. So if you do buy the Osprey E100 Ovalbore edition, just reach out to RetroMikeTech. He'll make you some of these glow-in-the-dark fan grills, which I think are absolutely amazing and awesome. And yeah, that's pretty much it for most of it. I do have some minor little updates on the Osprey that if you want to continue watching, you can. And they're really just nuances about the Osprey that I feel like a lot of people miss the mark on talking about. And I would just want to touch on those right now so that, you know, whenever somebody does buy one of these, they're not endlessly searching like myself to try to figure out these issues. So issue number one is actually the OS, as, or maybe the GUI that you want to call it for Osprey. What you want to do, that I don't know why any of the tutorials didn't talk about this, but when you load it up, you're going to want to go to miner and then press stop mining. If you don't press stop mining, it will not save any of your changes that you make to the Osprey. I found this out not really the hard way, but just like messing around with it. But like I couldn't find any sort of information on this, and I'm sure there's information inside of the manual. But who's reading the manual? I went straight to YouTube to see if somebody could tell me how can I change the mining configs, and literally nobody explained to me that you, when you first get it, you need to press stop mining, and then you can change it, and then you can save it. Another thing that you'll notice is if you have one board, it won't let you save unless you put clocks for every single board that's supposed to be there. Now, granted, you only have one board, but just put some random clocks in the other areas, and then you'll be able to save those configs. That's the nuance number two. Nuance number three is if you buy the Noctua version of the Osprey, it doesn't come with those fans pre-installed. You're going to have to install those fans yourself. Now, they do give you an adapter for it, which is great. So I did install them myself. That's nuance number three. Nuance number four, and this may just be only for me, but when you do install those Noctua fans, then your miner may not connect to the network the same way, or at all. In my case, it didn't connect at all. So what you have to do is you have to reset the Osprey. Now, again, I don't know why I had to go searching as far as I did, but thankfully, a reset sort of description was on Osprey's X or Twitter profile. So I was able to take a look at that picture, and then I reset the network first, and then I reset the FPGA. Now, there should be a picture on the screen showing this as well, so that if you do happen to run into this issue, that's all you have to do is reset. Now, nothing may happen at this point, but then the old IT term or IT saying of just powering off and powering back on, that's what I did. I shut it off after doing the reset, turned it back on, and everything was working flawlessly. Now, because you reset everything, you may have to then put in those details again. But just like I talked about with the other nuances 1 and 2, you're going to have to stop the mining because it's going to be mining on some preset. And then you're going to have to change those configs and then save it again. But that's about it, guys. There's nothing more for me really to go into or to talk about. You know, if you want to support Ovalbore still and help out his family, I do recommend getting the Osprey. It is quite expensive for what it does, but you're going to be giving to Ovalbore's family, which is a plus if he really touched you the way that he touched me. And yeah, you know, keep mining, keep buying crypto, do good. And, you know, when you also see those pearly gates like he does, even though I don't quite believe in heaven, but I digress. When you do see those pearly gates, people will look after you. They'll look after your family. They will remember you in a good way. And hopefully I've done good just as Ovalbore has done, where if something happens to me, then you guys will say, okay, well, FF, you know, made such an impact in my life, the way that Ovalbore made an impact to mine. I usually end these with saying F, but it's not really an F for me for this. It's just paying respects where respects are needed, and I feel like Ovalbore needs the utmost respect. So that's how I'm going to end it, and I just wish you all well. Peace.